so Salio. In today's video we're going to be making our annual Christmas cake, but this year there's going to be a slight difference because we'll be making our first ever vegan Christmas cake. And as Christmas cakes are a little bit tricky, I feel like this year I might need some help from some little elves. I've got one. We've got Felicity here to help us today. Do you think we need someone else?
Yeah.
Who else should we get?
The other.
A little one, a little boy elf.
Yeah.
Let's try again, ready? And we've got another little one. We might need to get you guys some chairs, do you think?
Yeah.
Right, so today we're going to be making our annual Christmas cake. It's a vegan Christmas cake, so we're not going to be using any products from animals, which means no eggs and no butter. So, let's get to it. So here are all the ingredients that you're going to need. To make an 8-inch round cake, you'll need 550 grams of dried fruit, 200 grams of plain flour, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, 175 grams of brown sugar, 75 grams of cherries, the rind and juice of 1 lemon, half a teaspoon of mixed spice, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg, 1 tablespoon of black treacle, and 150 grams of melted coconut oil or plant-based butter. You can also add in some chia seeds which have been mixed with a tiny amount of water instead of using eggs. A dash of brandy is also optional at this stage, but you can of course add brandy at a later date if you choose to. Depending on when you might make this cake before Christmas, you can add it in as the days or weeks go by. So the kids love doing this with me every single year. I think it might be your first year properly taking part and actually making it. So we're going to make a wish in a bit? Yeah. Okay, so I think we need a big bowl. Everyone grab your spoons. We've got a selection. Here's the tin. We're going for an 8-inch round. An 8-inch round tin this year. It's a nice size, it's not too big. We're a family of 4, and then we've got a couple of guests. So I have lined that with baking paper, and then also I've got some special strips from Wilton that I'm going to put around the edge. So hopefully when it's baking oven, it's not going to burn the edges, yeah? It's in there for quite a long time. So preheat your oven to 150 degrees. So with this one, it's really easy because you basically just shove everything in together. There's no blending of sugar and butter. We're just gonna go for it, aren't we? Ready? Ready. Spoons to the air. Ready. Okay, Christmas time, let's do this, okay?
Okay.
So first thing is we've got fruit. So this is a mix of sultanas, raisins, peel, all kinds of different bits and pieces. And it's also been let's both do it. And it's been soaked in brandy. So just check the brandy if you're vegan, check if it's vegan friendly.
Brandy.
What's funny?
Brandy.
Brandy
Yeah.
is a grown-up drink, isn't it? So we're going to tip this in first of all. Do you want to do that, Liz? Okay. Super carefully. Yes. Next, we're going to chuck in, what do we need next? How about some cherries?
Yeah.
So these have been washed and then dried and completely cut up into small pieces. There we go. So next we're going to be doing dark brown sugar. We're just going to be chucking it in. I always feel like this, has it got like molasses in it? It always feels like kinetic sand because it always kind of goes back together again. So, you do the spices. So, yeah, how do you feel? Have you got clean hands?
I'm doing the little one.
You can do the little ones, okay?
Yeah.
So, chuck that in for me. There we go. Dark brown sugar. You can use different things to sweeten it if you want to. You can add dates there, naturally sweet.
Can I do this one?
Yeah, in 1 sec. So you don't have to have sugar in it if you don't want any sugar. But I quite like the texture.
I put my finger in it.
Great, thanks. The sweetness that it gives. So we'll be using dark brown sugar for this. Okay, you have got half a teaspoon of ginger. Chuck it in. Nice. Next, what's that one? Have a smell.
Lemon.
It's lemon rind.
Lemon rind.
Go for it. There we go, nice. You can also add in orange rind as well if you want to. We haven't got any oranges. So that is, what have you both got? That one is, we've added in ginger, that's nutmeg. Go for it. Nutmeg. And you've got cinnamon and mixed spice. Half a teaspoon, I think. There we go. That is baking powder. Can you tip that one in? You put your fingers in everything? Is that the rule? That's it, chuck that in. Just make sure everything's really nice and combined. So you've got all your dry ingredients. You can add more spice if you want to, just depending on your personal preference. I actually love the ginger and the nutmeg and the cinnamon.
Water.
It's not water, it's actually oil. So we're going to be using coconut oil as a replacement to the butter. Or you can also use some plant-based butter.
Can I get some coconut oil
In a minute. Okay, next, flour. Go for it. This is just plain flour. You can use different types of flour, depending if you've got any allergies or anything like that, but we've just got plain flour. If I don't get covered in it. Okay, yeah. Good stirring, guys. Whoa, okay. What's that? Cherry. All right. That's enough for now. Okay, great. So this is what it looks like so far. All the dry ingredients nicely mixed together. Whoa, Christmas cake time. Next, we're going to add in the coconut oil, which I've just melted gently in the microwave. Okay, really carefully, see if you can just spread it around a bit. Oh, careful. Oh, you're gonna get me then. Perfect. Thanks, darling. So once you've poured in the coconut oil, just mix that around nicely. Hang on. And make sure that it's blended nicely. It doesn't want to be too soggy. You might think that it's a bit dry. It is. Do you even know what that is?
No.
It's treacle. So once you've added in the coconut oil, you just want to mix it around nicely, make sure it's all nicely incorporated.
Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows if you've been sleeping. He knows if you've been awake. He knows if you've been bad up. Good silly good for goodness sake. Hey, better watch out. Better not quite. Better not power and tell you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
We're next going to add in our black treacle. Not everyone likes this. I like it. Makes it nice and rich. And yeah, and it's what I've always done. So, is this even last year's? Maybe. So here we go. We're just going to add in 1 teaspoon. Look at that. Look at how thick that is. Ready? Okay, go for it. Let's see if you can get all of it off there. Oh guys, we haven't even done our wishes. So, who wants to go first?
Me.
Okay, oldest first. Ready? Close your eyes. Done. Okay, Hugo's turn. Christmas wish.
Done.
These are the longest wishes in the whole world.
Guess what I wish.
I can't guess. And don't tell anyone because it's a surprise, it won't come true. Are you ready for mine? Okay.
Are you done?
Nope.
Are you done?
Done. So this is where we're at so far. This is the finished thing. Well, nearly finished. We've mixed everything together. This is what it looks like. And now all that's left to do is turn it out into our pre-prepared baking tin. Are you ready?
Yeah.
To do some scooping?
Yeah.
We are just pressing it down into the tin, evening it out nicely. Because it goes in for such a long time, if you want to do a slight dip in the centre, that might be a good idea, just to prevent it rising too much. Unevenly, should I say. And if you want to add on the wilton strips around the edges, which you need to slightly dampen, and that will prevent the centre cooking first and rising too much and it being uneven.
Can I do that one?
Sweet. And or burning the edges because it is in the oven for quite a long time. This one is going to be in. This has had your fingers in every single section. It's going to be in for about 2.5 hours, so just check on it after an hour. And
Happy New Year!
so just check on it after an hour and just see how it's going. If you need to, put another piece of baking paper over the top so that the top doesn't burn. So here are the strips I was telling you about. These just go around the cake and fasten on before it goes into the oven. So 2.5 hours, 150 degrees. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Thank you so much for your help, guys. Amazing bakers. cake is complete. How do you feel doing your first ever Christmas cake?
Good.
Good?
Good.
Well done. Amazing cake and completely vegan. So let's see how it turns out.
I'm on one leg of my baby
Thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Oh, thumbs up. I like it. Thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe. I do new videos every week on kids, cakes and crafts. So I would love to have you join this community. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Please subscribe. Please subscribe.